What up, baby? Sports to be Raj. It's been a while. I know. I've been sick, man. I've been slacking this week. But you know what, baby? I'm back. I'm back, and I'm ready for business, y'all. I'm ready for business. We're going to have a great week. I'm letting you guys know right now, we are going to have a great week in Sports to be Raj. I'm going to touch on Tiger. And will he be ready for the Masters? Does Tiger really have it back? Does Tiger have the eye of the tiger? Yes, I went there. Does he have it? Also I'm going to talk about, is Lionel Messi, can he be considered one of the greatest ever? If he keeps going the way he's going, is he up there with Pelé? Is he up there with David Beckham? Is he? We'll touch on that as well. But right now, we got to cover the Final Four. We have to cover the Final Four. We have Kentucky versus Louisville in the first game, and Kansas versus Ohio State. It's going to be interesting. This is an interesting Final Four, and to make everything clear right now, there are no Cinderella teams. Ohio is probably the closest Cinderella team we had, but they ended up losing to North Carolina. And if North Carolina did not lose Marshall, maybe North Carolina would be in there instead of Kansas. But you got to give credit to Kansas. They really stepped it up. They really stepped it up this year. In the beginning of the year, they were not that good of a team. They really weren't that good of a team. Bill Self had to replace the Morris brothers, Shelby, key players on that team. To me, Shelby wasn't that good, honestly. He was a one and done to me. Wasn't really that good to me. But that's not the point. But give credit to Kansas. Give credit to Kansas. Kansas versus Ohio State, that's going to be a great game. That's going to be a great game. I'm going to make everything clear right now. I hate Ohio State. I hate the fans. They're just cocky. Ohio State fans, they don't use their mind. They just say, oh, we're Ohio State. We're Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, and you're Ohio State. And you still can't touch the SEC team in basketball and in football. What, Arkansas? But I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to keep it level-headed because I don't want to be a Buckeye fan. I'm just leave it there. But I give Ohio State props. They're one of the greatest college sports teams, ever. They're good in football and basketball. I give them props for that. Just the fans are just knuckleheads to me, but that's not the point. I see Ohio State beating Kansas. It's going to be tough. It is going to be tough. Because when you see what Kansas did to North Carolina, when they went from man-to-man to the 2-1 triangle, North Carolina didn't know what to do. And shout out to Stillman White. Stillman White, he did good. He had some nice passes out there. But, Kendall Marshall, he's only a freshman, so shout out to him for doing good. But when Kansas went to that 2-1 triangle, they shut down John Henson, they shut down Zeller, and they shut down Harrison Barnes. They shut them down. There's no other way to put it. So if I'm Kansas, are you going to use that 2-1 triangle to try to shut down Thomas and Sullinger? Are you going to? But I still see Ohio State winning. I love Aaron Craft. Best defense in the nation. Best defense in the nation. And wait till next year till he's going to start scoring buckets. Because once he starts scoring, watch out, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out. Because right now he just, all right, I'm going to be a defense, I'm going to get assists. But when he starts scoring, oh my. You're going to have to deal with him, man. With him and Sullinger if he stays. But let's move on to the Kentucky-Louisville game. There's no way in heck that Louisville has as much talent as Kentucky. Just plain and simple. They don't have enough talent as Kentucky. I like Peyton Silva. I love him. To me, he's a Russell Westbrook and a Rondo put together. Not saying he's as talented as them, but he plays like them. He can drive to the hole and score, and kick out and penetrate. And he can get others involved and get assists as well. You have to love that. And honestly, I think the best bench player in this tournament has been Russ Smith. Russ Smith, when Silva went out, Russ Smith came over and he took charge. Russ Smith is averaging about 16 points off the bench this tournament. And you have to love that. The kid has guts. He likes to play in the spotlight. And of course, the Patino, Rick Pitino and Calipari, their rivalry. Kentucky, Louisville, both in the same state. But there's no way that Kentucky is losing this game. There's no way. That team is too deep. It's too deep. Anthony Davis, Terrence Jones, Miller. Can't forget about Kid Gilchrist. You can't forget about him. He's like an Evan Turner to me. He's like an Evan Turner to me when Evan Turner played for the Ohio State. Gilchrist can do a little bit of everything, but he's more aggressive to me, more of a post player to me. You gotta love his game. But in the finals, I see Kentucky and Ohio State. And I think Ohio State has the best chance to match up with Kentucky. Because they have an inside game and an outside game. It's going to be an interesting game, I think. I got Kentucky and Ohio State in the championship game. Who will Kraft guard? Because Kraft is one of your best defenders. Will he guard Kill? He's not going to guard Gilchrist. He'll probably guard Miller or Jones. But it's going to be. I think they match up pretty evenly. Buford's talented. Thomas talented. Jones Jr. He's talented as well. I think they match up with Kentucky pretty well. But it's Kentucky, y'all. It's Kentucky, man. That team is too deep. In Ohio State, their bench depth is not that deep to me. They're not that deep to me. The bench is averaging, what, 8 points, 8 to 10 points off the bench a game. I mean, Kentucky has players that can come off the bench and help out. But Kentucky's just going to be too dominant, man. So that's what I have. Also, another show, we're going to talk about Tebow in the backup quarterback press conference. I'm going to test that as well. But let me get your thoughts. Who you think winning it all? I know I'm going to get bashed because I'm a Buckeye hater. But even though I hate the Buckeyes, you got to respect the Buckeyes, man. And Michigan, that did not make you look good, losing the first round to Ohio. Just throwing it out there. Sparties either. I'm just throwing it out there, y'all. All right, man. This is Sports with B-Raj. Hope y'all enjoy. I'm out. Deuces.